Party all night is the best of the best friend weekend. We can party all night is the best of the best friend weekend. We can party all night. Shout out the whole podcast crew. Everybody already know what it do. When you really gotta kill it, ain't nobody gonna feel it. When you really gotta tell them it's my crew, it's best friend weekend. We can party all night. We got Rog Smuve and Lowe's Rumble. Aldo NICE is the uncle.
Happy New Year to all. I hope everybody brought in the new year on a high note, positive energy, good times, and mostly I hope all was safe. You know, with the new year, I'm starting to see a lot of different type of posts, with people's aspirations for the new year, their goals, just pretty much what they play for the new year. And with this, I've been seeing, a lot of negative comments, and this brings me to my next point. Why be one of them type of people, one of them debit downers, just being whack like that? If somebody 500 pounds and say they're going to lose 300 pounds by March, man, don't rain on nobody parade. If somebody been promiscuous for about, a long time and they say they finally going to change, don't throw shade. Don't be that person. And then I'm just seeing, a lot of this, oh, you've been doing the same thing for 2 years. What you think the new year going to change? Hey, bro, just mind your business. Get yourself some goals. Find yourself some purpose. Don't be one of them days.
I say, whoa, welcome to the Best Friend Weekend podcast. It's your man, Aldo NICE.
It's your boy, Rog Smuve.
Well, it's your boy, Los, a.k.a. C.A.P.
Hey, is either one of y'all some days?
Nah, I'm not.
No. You know what? I might be a kind of an internet hater.
I have a tendency to hate. I hate injust. I hate unjust. Whatever. Yeah. I hate for the laugh a lot of times. I don't hate because it's not coming from a place of hatred.
Oh, okay.
It's coming from a place of like just LOL it.
Just thinking shit funny.
Yeah. If you're 500 and you want to get down to 200, I'm all about that.
I think Rumble is one of them days too. And just don't realize it. The good thing about me is that I actually realize that I'm one of them days.
Oh no, I'm definitely not a day.
The best. That's like the best females that God ever created, right? The ones who was 500 pounds and now they like 143.
They get way worse. I think
because they got fat girl brain. Like they still think they're a fat girl in their brain, but they kind of then got fine.
I thought you were gonna say fat girl breasts.
Nah. Fat girl brain. Pun intended. And
I see where it's going today. I see where it's going.
I mean that's fun. I don't know if that's a big time stereotype, but they always say that women who lose a bunch of weight is like they still got the mindset of a fat girl.
That's a stereotype. I think with the internet today, you can erase all your fat pictures.
But then the pictures you're gonna get the likes from is the ones where that transformation.
It takes 3 or 4 pictures. It take 3 or 4 little booty shot. Likes. Turn around, take a picture of your ass. If it's nice, shirt off, bikini on, instant 2,000 followers. I
mean, but even if you got them 2,000 followers and you do it big and you went from 500 to 200 and you got them ankles though,
that's the worst. Oh, do they have a surgery for the ankles though?
Gotta, huh?
No, they got surgery for everything.
Yeah. Okay. You can reconstruct your whole shit.
So you can say, hey, doc, I want to get these thighs from around my ankles. And he can get you.
There's a surgery for everything.
Somebody used to tell me in high school that when I was wearing my Jordans, that it looked like they cut my legs off at my calf and just stuck them in them Jordans because my ankles was fat. I say, wow, that's disrespectful. So I stopped wearing high tops for a long time after that. I felt so self-conscious.
If you wear the high socks, if you wear the real tight high socks, they'll
I said high tops, not high socks. Man.
I thought you said high socks. I thought like compression socks, like they'll squeeze your ankles down, kind of redistribute the meat.
I'm gonna wear some diabetic socks, huh? That's what y'all got me out here doing?
The hospital daddy.
I don't like neither one of y'all.
Copper fit. That's probably the best
copper fit. I got that Brett Favre, Jerry Rice, huh?
Hey, and then the good thing about it is if you call within the next 5 minutes, you can get another pair of copper fit socks.
You can pay the shipping.
Man, I'll be sitting out watching the commercials and all bullshit aside. If I see something and I like it, I just be like, get to it. All right, there you go. Whenever they offer me that second one, like. I'm like, you need to offer me 2 of whatever you got for night.
If I got to call in,
I need to
get 2 of them.
Yeah,
okay.
And you can set it back. Just include shipping and handling. Fair enough.
And if you don't like them in 60 days, Send them back free.
If you haven't seen results, huh?
Yeah.
Hey. Real quick. New Year's Eve, man. What y'all do? Rumble was talking about. What y'all do for New Year's Eve?
Absolutely nothing. Sit in the house.
It's crazy. I didn't do anything either.
Big facts. I did nothing. I will third that motion. I went out on Saturday. We went to this little cool party at Chapman and Kirby. Me and the Harry. Shout out, this podcast brought to you by the Harry. And when we left there, we was like, yeah, this was new. That was New Year's Eve.
Didn't do nothing.
Nothing. At the house watching Anderson Cooper and most specifically Don Lemon. Man, did you see that post? Did I send y'all that post that Bolo sent? I know yes. I sent. Oh.
You did.
I know we don't.
The views expressed by Bolo.
Yeah, the views expressed by Bolo really, really, really don't express what we do on this podcast. But it was too stupid. Like that's stupid. it was.
I don't remember that one.
When he said, how did he phrase it, Roger? He said, "Man, how many of y'all gonna be safe if one of them punks bring his list out?"
Oh.
And then I put like I commented, I was like, they list. And I just bust out laughing. He was like, I meant their list. You didn't have to correct me. I was like, no, I wasn't correcting you. I just thought it was hilarious that you said they list. Yeah. Like them boys walk around with a little list.
A pocket full of
at all times, ready to just out y'all.
Receipts. Receipts.
I think it's so wild because that's what he like in his mind. He think that like homosexual men walk around ready to out people
just to let you know.
Times. You know what? You know. Let me tell you this. So I was actually having a discussion about it. About
that list
in some circles about they list, and I was like, only in Louisiana or in Atlanta. You know, like I guess let's call it the Gulf South. I feel like out here in Denver they got more classy homosexuals, but I feel like
I'm so happy you said homosexual. Go ahead.
That boy say homosexual.
What do you want me to say? Punks? I'm not gonna say punks. That's your word.
That's like
So yeah, like in Louisiana, I feel like boys really do got that list.
Yeah.
I feel like anywhere they got their list though.
They got their list if they insecure about who they are. That's what I think.
Or they don't like how they getting handled about who they messing with. Like, say they messing with a down low dude.
Like the White House.
And just in case you try to play me, I already got your name down.
But you got to think about it because, like, Karen Steffens and what's that other girl? Who's the new one?
Oh.
Brittany something?
Brittany Reiner or something like that?
Yeah. They have their list.
Yeah.
So, it's a certain type of person who got a list. Not necessarily just because them boys like boys.
You don't have to, you can't care, like.
The thing is, we used to always categorize, like, I mean, we didn't categorize it on purpose, but it just came out that way. People would always say, "Oh man, that's a big, P word, whatever, a big gay person." Yeah. That's a little flamboyant gay person.
Yeah.
We weren't
using flame.
Yeah, all these other words, but the one that everybody hated was when they said a messy gay person. Like, that's just a messy person in general. If you got a list, you're messy.
What you got to realize coming from their standpoint, I guess. If you laying down with that man, spooning from the back, whatever they do, and then you get in public and you act like you don't know him, but you just left that boy house, still
that man need that list. And no, stop it. We're not talking about this the whole thing.
About to go crazy.
Man, for New Year's Eve, I heard number firecrackers outside, but I also heard buku gunshots. Like, why?
Do you know where you stay at?
I do know where I stay at.
Okay, then. So why you ask that question?
My thing is, why y'all gotta let loose like that on New Year's Eve?
That shit
gotta come down somewhere.
Right on your house.
Probably right on my house.
Leaks.
I've never heard of anybody getting shot by a New Year's bullet. Like
I have one time.
I
heard. No, I haven't heard about it like a person I knew, but it was like a news story. Like 1 year, it was either 4th of July or New Year's Eve. A bullet came down, shot somebody
in the shoulder. No, one dude got hit on top of the head.
Mm-hmm.
He's still alive too.
Yeah. I mean, as a youngster, I remember doing that.
I mean, 1 year, one bullet came and hit the top of my car. My little Nissan I had. When I was like in high school, it was like a bullet stuck on the side of the car.
And we covered that. That's that little, what is it, Liberty Mutual or whatever commercial. Oh, yeah. And we covered that. Raining bullets, Chopper City. We covered that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, so I saw a lot of people we said we didn't do nothing, but I saw a lot of people would post that they went to church on New Year's Eve. And I thought it was crazy that they was in with they like posting selfies like with go out outfits on.
Duh. People left church and went out.
Oh, that's the thing?
You know that?
No, I didn't. Raj, you know about that life?
No.
Explain.
You go to church And a lot of churches nowadays let out like 11:15, because they want everybody inside by 12 most of the time. Some of them let out after 12 still, but I know a lot of them let out before 12. And you can get your souls fed, and then go drop it low, all in the same night.
Speaking of how church be, Raj, what time you went to church on Christmas Eve? At like 6?
In the
6
morning?
p.m.
I went at 8 p.m. We did that. I mean, we went to church, but they didn't really lax up on how Catholics do it. And I saw a little article the other day talking about they should let Catholic priests get married. Like it was a whole little movement about that.
Well, they're trying to change the game. Like they're trying to change the game.
Yeah, I mean, if they let Catholic priests get married, I might go be a little priest.
No, if they let Catholic priests be
Still gotta be
married,
Poto.
then there's no reason for there to be Catholicism. Like,
Stop it.
I don't know about that.
Them boys they don't go hand in hand with past the anniversary though, cause it's not gonna be Monsignor anniversary, cause the next day, cause
Definitely had that, and then everybody they're gonna pass their plate around for the 4th time for the pastor's anniversary.
Y'all got any New Year's resolutions?
Live.
none. I'm not doing resolutions. I'm just.
Do you give up anything for Lent?
You know what I do for Lent? I'm so absent-minded.
You eat meat on Fridays for one.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is, and most of the time it's after. It's like right before I bite into the meat that I realize.
What happened? Hold up. What happened right before you bite into the meat?
When your mouth opening,
your mouth start watering.
Yeah, sure.
You drool on it.
Pause.
Go ahead.
You hold it with both hands.
Forgot that.
Yeah, you needed to pause. Go ahead.
So anyway, but nah, I just try to make it I try to eat just seafood. Like I try to do the whole Lent thing. Like that's my Lent thing. That's what I give up for Lent. Like
it's doing Lent.
Yeah,
I love it. You know that's me, and this podcast brought to you by Gramstar. You know that's our inside joke for life. That Catholics don't give nothing up for Lent because on Friday, and y'all gonna hear me say it again when Lent come up. That it's just an excuse to get a big fire fish plate.
On Friday.
Ball some crawfish or something. We
Papa
never
John's
just
platter.
over there fasting until 3 p.m. cutting this. Damn, I need to eat all these carbs this morning. This French toast with all this syrup because I can't eat no meat. Damn. Give me
a
shrimp tackle box from Popeyes.
I don't think in your family have you ever been to I've never been to church on New Year's. Like it's never been a thing in my family. It's been church.
My mama might have went. I feel like my mama didn't went on New Year's Day.
I used to go all the time.
Not at midnight, but like New Year's Day.
I'm not going at midnight.
We used to go New Year's Eve when I was little, and then go home. They break out the domino. Everybody come over. They had crown lined up at the thing.
You know when Roger said he went to church at 6 p.m.? That was midnight mass. When I went at 8, it was midnight mass. I'll go to midnight mass as long as it's at 6.
Let me tell you. So this year is the first year that they did 6 p.m. mass.
Yeah.
Every year before that, it used to be 8 p.m. where Al went, and then it was midnight.
Yeah.
So church
how long
didn't
does it
end
last?
until like 1:30.
Just an hour?
No,
Yeah,
so they do the Posada, which I don't know why we say Posada. I don't even know what that translates to in
vigil.
English.
That's a Mexican food.
But yeah, we do the Posada at like 10, and then church started at 11, and then it like end at like 1:30 because they sing a lot.
Oh, I got you. 1:30, damn.
1:30 in the morning.
And it started at 11?
And it started at like 11, or it might have started at 11. The Posada, and then it's church started at midnight.
Oh, that's black.
So let me tell you some crazy. Yeah, it's black. So y'all, neither one of you, Los, you definitely wouldn't know this, and I hate to go off on the tangents, but this is just some crazy stuff. I was thinking about it when I was in church. I meant to mention this. For Christmas at St. Jude, they used to always have where I went like that 8 o'clock mass or mass the night before. So one year I was like, I had to be like, man, I'm not lying to y'all, 5 or 6. Or maybe even younger than that. I might be 4 or 5. And they had a nativity. Like
scene?
We used to do the little nativity scene when I was a kid. But they did it up one year. Like they got pictures of this and like it was like huge shit back like in the neighborhood. And it was like I remember my grandfather, shout out man, ED, he was a wise man or a shepherd or something. So they had like the grown people doing it. Tyran, like I know you remember that name, Raj. Tyran, Shamika and Shamara's sister. She was Virgin Mary, cutting for 1,000 points. You know who was the baby Jesus, cutting?
Aldo NICE?
No, it was like 5. I couldn't be the baby Jesus.
Probably a little
Let me
baby.
see. Hold on. Tim.
Tim was the baby Jesus.
Did he lay on actual hay?
Yeah, cause they had animals out there, cause animals,
Oh, y'all
Lambs.
country.
lambs and
Y'all
stuff.
country, bro.
Rented lambs.
We had to bring them back. Lambs,
Wow.
chops. We ate them afterwards. Chops. The North Star was actually out that night. The Star of David. Like they had
the
no
little drummer boy there too.
Yeah, I mean it was before like GPS. So people was like, "How do you get to the church?" And they just followed the star, followed ye star.
Dumb, man.
There is a baby in ye right, and where the Harry Shaw at, that was a little inn that people
Wasn't
was
it
like,
cold
I
out
see
there?
straight.
They had Baby Tim out there in the cold.
Baby Tim was out there in swaddling clothes.
Yeah.
Swaddling.
You know what I think? I think one of the funniest, and just to kind of bring up that whole story, you know, they brought that man. I don't know if you ever saw this on Family Guy. It was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. But one of the funniest things, whenever they was like one king, the three kings. I think it's funny that three kings left their castle. But anyway, so you know, the three kings, like one of them bought frankincense and one of them bought myrrh, and then one of them was like, "I'm bringing some gold." You know, like frankincense and myrrh. That's two like potpourris or like scented smoke, and then one of them was like, "I'm bringing gold." Like I was wondering if I was, you know how. But have you ever did white elephant? You ever did white elephant before?
Yeah. What if you don't have myrrh in it?
No. But like, what if like, you know, like, and you usually like, hey, it's $50 gifts.
Yeah.
What if them boys like was like, hey, look, $50 gifts, and then one of them brought gold. You know, like the myrrh and the frankincense.
That myrrh might have cost a
but
grip
the
though.
gold.
You don't know how much myrrh cost back in the day, cuz. We don't know what myrrh is.
I definitely know.
Myrrh might have been worth voting gold at the time, cuz. But you know,
I don't think so.
I'm reading the document, and like they just like this year they had a nativity scene. It was like huge, and they had the three kings. You know who the three kings were? T.I.'s son, LeBron James, and Jaquez. Like those were the three kings that was there, cuz.
I think I read that same thing.
You read that one? You heard about it? It was and you know who was
about it?
Yeah, like
You know who the
it's
baby
real.
was?
Who was Dwayne Wade, little baby? The
No,
the one.
actual little baby.
It was
Little baby was
little
the
baby
baby.
was the baby.
He was Jesus.
Did he say wow wow wow? I don't need you to talk anymore.
It was a little baby, dog.
I don't need you to talk anymore. I hate you. Hey man, shout out one time. This podcast is definitely brought to you by Big Q. Follow the boy
Shout out Big Q.
on IG. Q Wheat, just like it's spelled, QWHEAT. For winning the inaugural Best Friend Weekend Fantasy League. They had a lot of talking from a lot of people, but Big Q went on taking home. That boy said he was in 10 leagues. He got to 8 finals and won 6 championships.
Damn.
That's
Q
a
got
hell of a
Christmas.
fantasy league.
Hey,
That's
Q got
funny.
the
I thought you
algorithm.
was
He
gonna
was cheating.
say, and he quit. He quit. What he did 10, and then he was in 6 finals, and he won 4 championships, and he quit 2 leagues. You know, like what is it?
And he, yeah. It keep going.
Even
yeah.
nigga, you know.
And he quit his job because he won $1 billion playing fantasy football this year. But
Shout out Q, man.
yeah, shout out Q. He got 2 Best Friend Weekend beanies. He bought one, and he hit me up like, "What I win for winning the league?" I said, "You win free Best Friend Weekend gear." He's like, "Well, give me that Texans beanie." So, that's my Big Q voice. If y'all ever be Big
That's
Q,
definitely Big Q boy.
give me that Texas.
Give me that
Texas beanie.
Texas
Nigga.
beanie.
Say, nigga, give me that Texas beanie.
Q sound like he got horses in his backyard.
Q sound like he'll bust your ass.
Q don't want none of this, man.
Okay,
I'm just
Q.
playing Q.
I got my money on Q.
I got
I'm
my
at the
what I'm
shoot
saying.
Q.
Hey man, let's talk about what burned my Boudin this week, because a couple of things was out here burning my Boudin, man. First thing, man, elevators with no mirror. Get your shit together, man.
You gonna look at yourself as you
It's
go?
2019. I need me a little photo shoot in the elevator. Like, we got one in our office.
I'm not mad at you about that.
Every morning I get up, I get in that thing, and I'm like,
Make sure you're good.
and I always make that noise.
Diddy voice.
Oh, so I take it y'all two not accustomed to mirrored elevators. Oh, you don't even have an elevator. Do either one of y'all use elevators in your daily life?
No.
No.
Okay. Well, that would
So I
make
don't
a
really care. But I do think that if the hotel I'm staying at doesn't have an I need that.
Yeah.
I gotta do my last, I gotta my last minute fresh check on the way out. You know,
So
I came
certain
from the bathroom, but like a
establishments-
booger might have developed
Gotcha.
on the way.
How about the mall?
I gotta see.
Do the mall need a mirror in it?
The mall
The
don't have
mall?
glass.
The mall elevator.
I've never really been inside of a mall elevator. I use
Oh,
the
wow.
escalator.
Well, the Galleria be having like
I got the big mirror,
I
though.
hop on that elevator sometime. That thing big. I mean, it just depends. Like certain malls, I was in a mall in Dallas, they had an elevator. Okay, I'm just trying to gauge which type of establishments
So we
you
said
should have a
hotels?
mirror on, and hotels we said
Hotels
it's a
have
given.
to.
The Empire State
Hotels.
Building. Do you need a
Now I
a
need
mirror?
safety.
I don't.
Fuck about no mirror.
I don't
need
know.
parachutes in that
What would I
bitch.
go to the Empire State Building for?
I don't. Whatever.
What does anybody go to the Empire State Building for?
Because
I
you
don't
want to go
even
all
know
the way
what
to the
goes
top floor
down
and
in the
drop a
Empire
penny
State
down.
Building.
It was too easy, so I just kept it to myself.
I'm thinking about malls. I don't think malls have to have one, but the malls that I'm thinking about now that are out here in Denver are like glass.
Okay.
So I guess if a hotel has glass, I'm cool with that because it's
You mean
fine.
like you could see the whole the atrium,
Look at him.
like that type of
you
thing?
can see the abyss. Yeah.
Now, as I'm thinking about this, I think hotels are like the only place on earth that we would go to that you need a elevator. In my job, I guess.
But it's like 17 different businesses in your job too.
Yeah, fair
Like the
enough.
only people there.
It's 9 floors, and
Yeah, it's
you know,
not
hop
just
off
for
on
y'all.
seven. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's just not just for us.
Yeah.
But the elevators is gas. You get in the elevator and it's like, look at me, look at me. Okay, how about the hospital? When you go to the hospital, they got elevators.
You don't want anybody looking. You know, some people don't want to see themselves in the hospital.
I don't even want to see
Good
me
point.
Right now.
I don't even want to see me right
You
now.
don't see a
I
lot
ain't
of-
even in here.
You know, you see a lot of mirrors in the hospital. And if you do that little small right above the
Huh.
sink. Nobody walk around looking at the part. They said walking around with the gown and open in the back with the little things and they on.
Yeah, you right.
Who cares about how you look in the hospital?
So maybe I should just
Relax.
temper it. Those things still burn my boudin, but I guess maybe they burns my boudin more at like other places that don't. Cause I just don't remember where I was at. But when we were in New Orleans, we were in a hotel, and I went in and didn't have an elevator. I mean a mirror, and I was like, "What's that?"
What hotel were you at?
It was like an apartment hotel. It was an Airbnb, but it was
that
kind of
don't
a
count.
hotel apartment
Yeah.
thing. I don't know.
They should have had a mirror.
They definitely should have had a
At
mirror.
least a bathroom there now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like a mirror on the wall type mirror.
Raj, they had a mirror in that elevator that you got stuck in with them 4 boys.
I think so.
Well, there you go.
I think so. That you made that story sound very, very homosexual.
I was about to ask you
So-
must have been looking at their feet the whole time.
But no, he was with the crew. He was with
He said
this was
both.
actually Best Friend Weekend Phase 0.75.
Okay.
Yeah. This was LA. But there it is. Okay, so another thing, me and Raj talked about this other thing. Another thing that burns my boudin is when people want to play like games for money. Like Madden per se. I saw something online, it was like these dudes fussing. And dude was like, "Oh, I'm nice at that Madden." And dude like, "Nah, you ducking me. You've been ducking me forever." And it was like, let's play. And then the other dude was like, "Fuck it, we could play." And then the other dude said,
I won't pay for money.
he was like, 500 or 1,000 a game, and I'm in your city right now. What's hell? Meet me. And I was like, I hate when people try to throw money out there
So
to
you-
make it like to punk you out of not doing something
Exactly.
you know you good at. Like, let's race right now.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to race. No, I'm cutting them way faster than you. What you want to race for? Let's race right now. I race for 4,000.
Yeah.
You're not racing nobody for 4,000. Even if you
Yeah.
think you could beat them, cutting.
I just feel like all you got to do, it's kind of like like poker. But like if somebody say, "Oh, I only play for this.
You got to call
I
it
only
bluff.
play for 4,000." No, you just bet more than them. Like, because it's all fictional money anyway. So I just say,
Monopoly money.
cutting, well, you only play for 500 or 1,000? Well, I only play for 20,000. And then like and then if he say 21,000, we could have a conversation for a long time.
$1 million. I only play
Eventually,
for
I'm gonna get to. I only play for infinity, my nigga. Like,
I only play for $1 billion, dog.
I only play for infinity.
Yeah,
That's all I want.
Well, nigga, I play for Infinity Stones, nigga. I thought about that earlier. We all forgot, motherfucking. I'm snapping. I'm killing half the world. What's his name? Raj. DC.
Thanos.
We all forgot Thanos on our list.
Yeah.
Thanos was in the top 10 of 2018, man.
And what snapped his hand and killed
I had
everybody.
Stan Lee.
I know you
Stan
had.
Lee made Thanos.
Get out of here, man. I hear that. But yeah, now that's a good strategy. If you're listening out there, if somebody try to bet you, just always bet way more than them.
Like
now,
a
what
dumb
if,
amount.
Now, what if the rise when you say $20,000
Pull out
to each,
them
just say
20.
bet?
Then you say, well, was Ham? I don't know. Was Ham then or something like that? You know, where you to give him a fake address.
No.
Nah, you say shit. What time the
Delete
bank close?
Facebook.
What time the bank close? See
What
the way
time the
my
bank
checking
close?
account, my savings account set up?
Nah, I just say what time the shit. I'm gonna go down here and try to get this money. It's gonna take a day.
We can't even play till whenever.
Play the next year.
Oh shit! Oh, what you talk? Oh, you said at Madden 19? Okay, well, shit, I'm still on that Madden 18.
Oh, I was misunderstood.
I thought we was playing Sega, my nigga.
That 2020. I'm on that Madden 20 because I know somebody in that league. So I know you don't want to play that.
You don't play that 98 though.
I hit that spin move on you all day. Hey man, last thing that burned my boudin. I don't know if y'all the only ones who know. If I'm the only person on earth who noticed this, but it's the credit/debit card sound.
Oh, it sound like your car get
It
rejected.
sound like your card get rejected
Every time, man. I hate that sound.
I hate that shit. Take your card, please. Take your card.
Damn. I mean, what you want it to be? Ding, ding,
Yeah, you know, like
ding.
cha-cha-ching.
Oh, womp,
Cha-ching!
no.
It's supposed to make $1 like jackpot sound.
Oh, it's
Okay,
supposed
like
to say,
you
get money. We gonna get
get-
money.
Hey.
Them boys fresh, but they not this.
Hey,
When I walk by,
nigga
even
smell like money.
dope man clean, not the damn stain on me.
Hey.
Give money. Hey, that's what I wanted to play whenever I do that. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so this is another question. I'm bringing back something from way back when. Ask Rog, Jazmine. I got 2 questions for y'all. When it says credit or debit, and your card could do both, which one do you pick and why? Rog, you answer first.
Credit.
Why?
Because I don't want to type my number in.
Okay. Los,
I picked debit.
why?
I don't know. I just picked debit, throw my number in there real quick. And plus the money come right out though. It come out right out either way, huh? I don't know. I just picked debit.
Yeah, well, whenever you choose credit, it come out yesterday.
It come out. I thought when you pick credit, it come out like 2 weeks from now.
I don't know. I just picked debit every
2 weeks
time.
ago.
I don't know. I always thought there was like this connotation in my head that like if you pick debit, it's like you're not balling. I don't know why. I just always thought that like debit mean you got certain amount. But I think the more I grew up, I felt like debit mean, man, you could take no money right now. Debit.
Get it.
I always used to be like, when they'd ask me that, I say, shit, I guess debit. You could do debit. I always would say that. You could do debit. That's like my go-to. You could do debit.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I ever said that. But I think it's because debit in my back of my mind is like, bitch, I got it. It's in there. It's all there. Everything check out.
I don't get it.
Debit.
Also though, if you do debit, you can overdraft.
Mm-hmm.
With credit, I don't believe you can overdraft. Like it'll decline you.
Mm.
Not to say that I'm saying
I be dancing
I
around
don't know
with
if you
$24 in my no, but no, I get your point. It's a realistic concern. Anything
right,
can
yeah.
happen.
I mean,
couldn't it?
it hasn't happened to me in a while, but it has happened to me before, like where I've debited.
Really?
Like, I've chosen
Right.
debit.
You've over. Nah, I mean, yeah, we all probably done spent way more money than we should have
Definitely been
on
there
overdraft.
I've done it before. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I choose credit because I rather sign than type my number in around somebody that might get my number.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't know. I just
And hit you
somebody
across
might
the
be
head and
looking
take
at
your
my
card.
hand.
Now they might have a little device in there that copied his imagery of it. You never know what people do. So.
Stranger
yeah.
things have happened.
Yeah.
I be when I use the ATM at the gas station, I always pull on the little thing you put your card in.
Yeah.
I always pull on it. Pause.
Well, I always
They take them off.
get a little pencil and scrape all under the little handle of the gas station thing so they don't stick me with that needle with that gangster on it.
With the gangster.
Might get it. Easy.
I always do whatever my mama them say. I always don't get back in the car because I don't want the static electricity to blow my shit up.
Oh, don't use your phone
You gotta
right
touch,
next to
you
the
touch
gas.
the car. Yeah,
you gonna
I always just go to gas stations where they do it for me. Where they fill up my gas for me.
I always go to gas stations where they make me get out the car and fill it up for other people.
I only go to the gas station to clean my window, to clean my windshield.
with that dirty ass water. I only go to that gas station to park in the back and then get out and ask people for change and then get back in my whip. Cutting. I feel like you stand out there for 15 minutes, you make you about fucking $7.
You make more than $7 you got a kid, which that's the hustle.
You
gotta have a kid.
Sound like you know.
If
You gotta have a kid.
You got a little sign, and you gotta do a little Mexican one
Gotta have
too.
a baby, dog. You have a little kid, be like, we hungry, we don't know how we gonna get home. Can't you just fill it up for me? No, bitch.
Hey, I just need these extra 15 cents to catch the bus.
Yeah. You could,
Say young blood.
can you spare $1? No, I can't spare $1. No, I need it.
Hey, one more Ask Roger, Ask Lowe's. Let me ask y'all this. Toilet spray, like poop be gone, poopery, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and or courtesy flushes. So if you in your mode of trying to be not funky,
Mm-hmm.
do you do the courtesy flushes or toilet spray or courtesy flushes or both? And the courtesy flushes defeat the purpose of the toilet spray. Los, you first.
Courtesy flushes do not work, bro. They don't work, dog. That air's still in the atmosphere. That shit stinks still. You just blowing it up and now your ass wet. I'm not giving no courtesy flush. You walk in the bathroom with my shit, you just going to be in here with me.
Well, if you got both.
Oh, okay. I spray. I do the little poop thing first. I spray the.
But you wouldn't do courtesy flush.
Nah, man. That water be splashing up all in your ass. I'm good. You gonna smell this with me. They don't work anyway.
Raj, what you say?
So I've never owned toilet spray.
Me neither.
Never.
Poopery.
I think it's cool. Poopery. Yeah, I've never owned it. So I'm going with quick flushes.
Quick flushes.
I'm going with as soon as that last one break off.
That's
flush.
a courtesy flush.
Okay, I always thought courtesy flushes was like to get the streaks off.
No,
Like,
no. That's not how I learned it. I learned that courtesy flushes is like if you flush 3-4 times while you're doing it, like nothing seats, nothing settles, like you just said. Nothing settles. It all goes away.
No, so yeah, that's what I'm going. What I mean as far as courtesy flush, a flush in the middle of the toilet sitting process in order to reduce the aroma. So yeah, I'm going courtesy flush.
Oh, you Googled it?
Yeah.
Okay, we were right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm courtesy flush is a flush right in the middle, like, and not in the middle. I'm talking as soon. I'm a pretty quick shitter, so like it comes out and I'll flush, and then I chill. I play a game or something,
On your phone.
on my phone.
And then when it's time to shit another one, you're ready to flush.
I don't have it don't never happen like that. I don't never have two. It's usually either like it's either one real long one or one.
Okay. I got you.
So, but you shit like a little boy. We got it.
Stupid. I just look at that as my me time. So I just like to sit there for a long time.
So what, you just let it go slow?
I'm in there. I'm in there. After once I'm in there, I gotta make sure. Because the worst thing is you don't want to wipe yourself and do everything, then get up and go walk around, and then I gotta get back in the bathroom. No, I'm gonna sit here.
That's never happened to me.
We're gonna relax.
Yeah.
The way my gut's set up, it happens to me.
Hey, they got them stools in there that you consider supposed to make your shit come out better. You put your foot on the stool now while you on the toilet.
You be on stirrups?
No, like a little stool.
Apparently, I've actually seen this. You're supposed to stand on the toilet and stoop.
You saw that, huh? that little image about how your colon gonna be straight and all that stuff.
Right, you're supposed to stand. I'll never stand on the toilet.
I know because you sit on public toilets.
I read somewhere if you put one toe in the tub and run the hot water, it makes it even better.
Yo, stupid. Hey, so look, new year, new bunch of people. What y'all think about the first story? I know y'all all know about this one and have heard about it. The McDonald's effect. Obviously some crazy shit, man. Yeah, pussy ass dude in St. Petersburg, Florida on Monday. Who was it? What was the dude's name? Daniel Taylor, a 40-year-old
white
dude,
man,
was arrested on 2 charges of simple battery, according to the arrest affidavit by St. Petersburg police, because he didn't know there was a city ordinance that went into effect the first day that requires customers to ask for straws. So if you go to the store and you're like, look, let me get a drink, you got to ask them for a straw, because they say in 2020, they're banning single-use plastic straws. So when I read that, I was like, wow, this story has way more legs than I thought it did. I thought this was just a simple incident, but it's a lot going on. But he reached over and grabbed at the girl behind the counter. I don't remember her name, but she will go down in the most famousness.
that's Starkeisha's sister.
Oh, okay. And she put them paws on him. I thought it was that girl off that porn that he had reached back behind the thing for.
That was Popeyes. Man.
Oh, that's my bad. Hey, that's my favorite fast food employee of all time. Her and
that lady, that was a fool, boy.
Yeah. Whew. Anyway, so yeah, she put them paws on him.
Yeah.
I want her ass fired right now. So you know, of course, something had to happen, and now he's mentally handicapped and he's homeless.
Come on now.
He homeless and he mentally handicapped.
All behind a straw. Man.
I mean, maybe he is, but he still got them paws.
He
It
did.
don't matter.
He did receive them paws.
He took the L, bro. I told you I stole Keisha's sister.
I was in the toe
It was
tag.
almost he got them paws so nice. It was almost like he went up to that girl and was like, "Hi, let me order them paws." Can you?
And a diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
He actually, I'm still reading the story. He actually asked her, "Can I get that no homo?" And she was like, "No homo, nigga, it's called paws." And then she gave him them paws. she gave him them paws. That's
Hey, you see him taking them things like, these coming way faster than I thought they were.
Nah, I was thinking about this because everybody needed their job. A whole bunch of people was talking about how this was a big narrative that black women aren't protected by like America. Like nobody sticks up for a black woman.
Nobody jumped in there.
Nobody jumped in. Victimization of black women with no defense. There was a lot of things about that. And I thought there's some merit to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was sitting there thinking, damn, it's a bunch of black boys in there working behind that counter.
Ain't nobody came over there.
And they probably listen to all this hip hop and be telling niggas to do this. Man, you gotta steal that fucking dude, man. All bullshit aside.
Hey.
If no. I want you to understand what I'm telling you right now. I work at a job.
Mm-hmm.
Rod, you work at a job. Los, you work at a job. The women who work with you after some time, if they're not one of them chicks you can't stand at the job, then they become like friends and family.
Big facts.
You're not about to put your hands on a woman who I work with.
And who I fuck like who cool, I'm cool with every day.
Like you're not about to touch her, dog.
We live in a place though where if one of them boys would have put their hands on that man, that was his job.
True.
I truly believe that. So like,
so you would have let him just beat on a woman you work with?
Well, he didn't beat on her. She beat on him.
The minute he grabbed her,
I think if he did grab her. He did.
He grabbed her aggressive. Like that was bad.
No, he snatched her.
Like,
he snatched her.
He definitely hit her with like that scorpion.
Get over here.
Get over here. But what I'm saying is it got to the point where she was swinging and he wasn't. So I think I would have did exactly what them boys did.
I would at least broke it up. He'd have had to get his hands off.
Yeah, I'd have to put him in a full Nelson or something,
bro. You got to get your hands off
from behind him.
I can't just sit there and let
come here
and
just subdue him. Like let her go. Full Nelson.
Yeah. If I know the lady too, yeah.
And then I'm thinking about it. It's Florida. In the first incident, it said Florida man, blah blah
Florida
blah.
Man.
Yeah, maybe I wouldn't have hit him.
Because he definitely
would have shot me in my chest.
You wouldn't have.
He definitely would have shot me in my chest and got away with it.
Yeah. You know, y'all saw the video of the white man.
That fucking sucks that he would have shot me in my chest and got away with it.
Probably shot you in your face. But y'all saw the video the dude had the yapper in the corner store because the cigarette's too high?
No.
Well, had a big yapper in the corner store. Went to the car, came back, everything.
He let it loose?
No, people he had it holding down by his side. And boss was just coming there still buying stuff. And he put that thing up, dude had duck like that. And like, hey, let me get another cigar, whatever he said. Dude just in the store with the yapper, pointing at the dude, and then walked out.
They said, Raj, what you said?
I think that was the same dude. No, it was the same dude. Because I just read that too. He went to the store, got cigarettes, and then he went and shot up the Boosie concert.
God damn, man. They said it was letting that. No, they said he didn't let it. He didn't get off no shots. Huh? Didn't like security guard?
Yeah, he got off shots.
Oh, he did?
He got off shots, and then the security guard shot him in the thigh.
So I'm thinking the whole time, I'm just happy it's not a bigger story because I don't want I'm using white people as a colloquialism, but I don't want those who have a different agenda to have something to hang their hat on and say, well, look, black people doing mass shootings.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, that didn't seem like a mass shooting. That seemed like he was going somewhere to kill somebody in particular.
No, he was trying to kill Boosie.
Was he really?
Yes.
What did Boosie tell him? I set it off up in this motherfucker? Set it off?
No.
I click all dogs?
Nah.
Bitch, don't make me set it off?
He said, you can get loose, but watch my shoe.
Oh.
He told him, I think he said, "Let me ease your mind, bring you in my world," and something like that. And the dude started tripping.
That's the lyric you picked, Roger?
Out of all the ones?
Out of every
some people don't swing that way, you know.
Oh shit! Yeah, Bootsy was probably doing his R&B album, whatever, when they
Christmas
shot him.
Daddy.
His Christmas. Boosie's the hardest working man in showbiz. He had a blues album, a Christmas album, and he had an album come out with
He had an album out.
NBA Youngboy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like last week.
And he got half off verses too, if y'all need them.
The one thing I didn't like about that story, the McDonald story, is that everything. Look, these were the newspaper headlines that I saw, and I want y'all to talk on this real quick, just real quick. White man grabs black employee at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have to put race in the title of the story for clicks? I don't like that.
That's how people get paid nowadays. Why do you have to turn around and take a picture of your ass every time you take a picture on Instagram? For likes. Why you do a whole bunch of shit? That's how you get clicks, man.
That bothers me though. Yeah. Like if I've come to the point where that bothers me.
It should.
When they start with like the race of people in the headline.
So you'll click it. If
I would have clicked that story anyway by seeing the visual.
Yeah, if they said Todd, whatever. And
I Google McDonald's fight.
It's true.
I mean, okay, you said if they said Todd and Sharkeisha.
No, because you know that's black. It's Todd and Stephanie not Williams. Give me a regular little white name.
Smith.
Fight at McDonald's. You ain't about to click on that.
But I only clicked on it because I saw the video.
So you scrolling through and it says video on the bottom, but they don't show the visual.
You would have clicked on it if it would have said.
But if it said white man grabs black girl,
like the little preview.
No, yeah, I was scrolling and I saw him pause just like I hovered over it like I was on Pornhub and I saw the best highlights of it, and each one of them was a different link. Like first it was her right hand, then it was her right hand again, then it was her right hand again. So I was like, "Ooh, that bitch must be letting us," because he in a different position each time.
I must be missing the left hand in the preview.
Right? She was flooded kicking on that boy's face, man.
But she ain't missing.
But if you would have seen, I mean, what you sent, you the one that broke the news to me.
Gotcha.
So what you sent me was, and this is what the headline said. It says, "White man attacks black McDonald's employee, she fights back." And it's a picture of McDonald's. Like, that's it. So I clicked on it because I wanted to see that, I wanted to see she fights back. That's really what I wanted to see. I saw it on World Star. Oh, shit, that sounded like she put them paws on him. Hey. But I didn't see the paws.
He took that L, though.
Yeah. I think she could go fight with Nunez. Did y'all watch Nunez? Wow. Oh, man. Did y'all see the highlight, Raj? Raj, you saw it?
I did. Yeah.
That Nunez is Cyborg? Wow. She ended Ronda Rousey, then she ended, like, she's bad as fuck.
It's going to come out 2 months later, she on that dope, watch. Or she a man.
Or she a man on that dope. Let's talk about that story since we right there. It's a good transition. You know that in New York, as of New York State, I guess it's New York State, as of like last week, craziness. On CNN, it's a CNN story, so it's real. New York City
law. It's actually New York City.
Yeah, I'm sorry, New York City makes it easier for transgender and non-binary New Yorkers to match their birth certificate to their gender identity without needing a signed affidavit from a healthcare provider. This law, which went into effect on the 1st, creates a new label called X to reflect a non-binary identity. It means I'm not man, I'm not woman, I'm X. Transgender and gender non-conforming New Yorkers deserve the right to choose how they identify and to live with respect and dignity, Mayor Bill de Blasio said on Monday. And basically, now it's affirmed on their birth certificate. Now, one story I read said you can't do it at birth. Another person said that you can do it at birth. So I heard 2 different stories. One said you could, one said you couldn't. CNN said one thing, and then I was reading headline news or the Hill, some news. I don't know. That one sounds way less scrupulous than what you call it. But the CNN article says the X option will not be available at the time of birth.
Wow.
That's what they said.
Made it easier
but
for
it
terrorists.
will be an option for amending young birth certificates.
Wow.
I mean, I get it. If you never tell a child they're a boy or a girl, then they could grow up and be a boy or a girl.
You're gonna find out at some point in life that you're a boy or girl, dog. You can only be a certain, unless you keep your child in the house, not going anywhere. They go to daycare, to the mall, anywhere. Somebody's gonna be like, "Hey boy, hey girl." Like, come on now.
It's
Yeah,
ma'am. It's ma'am. It's ma'am.
I think school would be a challenge. School would be a challenge learning about like Sigmund Freud and stuff like that. Like that would be a challenge.
Come on, man.
If you had X on your birth certificate.
Come on now. I feel like so you mean a terrorist can come over and just switch him up on us? We ain't gonna know who he is.
Now you bringing it to terrorism.
Just saying, make it easier for you to hide.
I don't know. I think the bathroom thing is a real thing. I like 100%. Ask anybody who know me. I clown and joke because I'm super non-homophobic about these things. So that's why I think I can laugh and joke with them because I advocate for them boys and always have, and girls. I think the bathroom thing is crazy when you're like, man, don't let the transgender people in the bathroom because they'll rape the kids. That's the stupidest argument I've ever fucking heard in my life. However, the bathroom part is the part that's interesting to me. It's like, so do you at a point say, little boy, you can go in the girl's bathroom because you still got that X? Or is it an X bathroom where you can do what you want? Like they got troughs and they got like bidets, like right next to each other. Like I don't get the bathroom thing is always what gets me. Like, Cutting, what if you just, I don't know, what if your mom and them with some forward thinking people and they're like, look, Raj, we're going to put an X on your birth certificate because we don't know if you might grow up and you might want to see yourself as a woman. So we just giving you the option because we love you. And then you like 14 and you're like, no, I like them hoes and I'm a dude. But you like, keep that X on me so I could go in the woman's bathroom.
No,
I was actually thinking to myself, like, you can, you can do it whenever you want. If I ever get in some real big trouble and I got to go to jail, I'm putting that X. At least putting...
right before it's time to go.
I might not even put that X because they might be by that time make an X jail. So I'm putting...
I don't want to go to that X jail. I don't want to go to that X jail. That X jail might go hard, dog.
I'm not gonna lie. I think to be honest and call it what you will, I'm not even saying pause. I might rather go to that X jail than that M jail. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'll go to that X jail before that M. Well, I don't know, cuz that X jail might have them boys in there that's pumping that iron, cuz that's.
But they might have.
But they might be in there
too,
fun, cuz.
So
cuz them boys might.
They might have.
Cuz you might go to that X jail, cuz. You get on that yard, them boys lifting weights, and you're like, God damn, that nigga swole. And then you're like, damn, I should have went to that M jail. But that X jail, they all kind of just doing what they want.
Ready for
and then that man go over there.
Why would you assume that the X jail would have
that man go over there and grab you and just fucking slam you on the wall and tape you up, Cutting, and then just suck you off.
I don't see the X jail having bodybuilders. I feel like they would have.
Hey, that man might take it from you, Cutting. I'm a dome you every day.
Say something else.
The man might take it from you too.
Cutting, he might, Cutting. That's why I might not go to that X jail.
Hey, I just don't want to go to jail.
I'm going to the X jail. I'm taking my chances. I feel like my chances are
you want some
higher
head.
than
That's why you going to
Why you saying you want some head? You get some head in the M jail, Cutting. Stop it, Cutting.
Nah, he won't get raped like that.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I feel like that's a dangerous thing because I'm serious.
That nigga's
like I'm
stupid.
dead serious. If I could choose M, F, or X at any point, like I can change it. And I get in trouble. I'm changing it to F, 100%.
Yeah, if I could do
if
F,
I'm going to jail.
yeah, of course I do F. F is
no. I mean,
yes, I'd be a woman. I'm a whole woman. I'd send me to the woman jail.
Yeah,
and like you said, if the option is M or X. You might take that X. It's very possible you take that X jail.
Y'all trying to go in there and smash Tasty.
No, you feel like there's gonna be less testosterone in that M jail, in that X jail.
It's gonna be more.
OG Triple OG going to the M jail.
See, this is this conversation. You write a lot of things on a paper about what a podcast is going to be about, what we're going to talk about this week. And we have a whole series of things that we want to enlighten people on stories they've never heard, stuff that we said we was going to do. This is the shit that people are going to be texting me about this week. I want to go to that X jail. And I'm just going to be sitting at the crib laughing like, y'all stupid. Yeah, I guess so, man. The X jail. Roger,
I'll be too much going on the X jail, man. I'm cool.
Hey, I was watching Hill House earlier. I almost finished. I got one more episode, The Haunting of Hill House. And they had a funeral on it. Either one of y'all ever been at a white folks' funeral?
Yeah.
You, Raj? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have that drink in there? Because in the funeral, they had that drink in the same room that the body was in.
Was it a church?
It was the viewing. I mean,
The
like
only thing that's
funeral
different-
home.
the only thing-
I don't mean like the church. I mean the funeral home.
No drink. The only thing that's different for me, though, in what I noticed is that white people funerals is tomorrow. Like they died today.
But you
funeral
know,
is
you do know
tomorrow.
why.
Well, yeah, because they're gonna turn black.
They're gonna turn black. I don't know if that's just an old myth, but that's what everybody always say. They're gonna turn black.
And they play a bunch of music too, and people don't dress up. They play everything over like a speaker. Nobody sung a song. It was just playing his favorite songs.
Okay, so this is how it was in the thing. It was like the little repast. Like the body was in the front. They had the chairs, people going on where you do the eulogy, just like a funeral home, regular funeral home. But in the back of that same room, they had that drink, and they was pulling up. They left, brought the body to the cemetery, was dumping dirt on top of them, was crying or whatever. Then they went back to the funeral home for like the repast and was eating and drinking in that same place. Okay?
That sound.
I've never had
How would
that
they work for a
drink
black
involved
funeral?
in a funeral ever, like a black funeral.
Yeah, I've had that drink involved. It's just never like.
We're supposed to have it.
You're not
at the
supposed to have
church.
it, Cutting.
We was definitely
Like it's usually like repass off the church campus,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But like as far as that drink on church property, that's never happened.
No, I'm talking about we was in the
never
church
done.
house with flasks, hurting.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to ask y'all if
Ooh,
that
my mama
was a
listening.
thing.
Oh well.
Well, I didn't know if that was a thing though. That's why I'm.
Nah,
that's why I'm like I've never saw it or
Nah,
whatever.
like I can't. You couldn't have Hennessy by the side of my grandma.
You're not supposed to. Don't do that. Hey, so I'm calling this podcast Black Monday no matter what. So black coaches this Monday, they only got 2 left in the NFL. Anthony Lynn and Mike Tomlin for the Chargers and the Steelers. They fired 5 this season. Hugh Jackson,
Bucky Lynn.
Marvin Lewis, Todd Bowles, shout out Denver, Vance Joseph, and Steve Wilkes after 16 games, who had the same record as Bill Parcells after 16 games, a better record than Jimmy Johnson after 16 games, but they fired him after 16 games.
You black, man. We know this already.
I mean, they Canada black because they got 1 black GM, the dude for the Dolphins, like 2 black coaches, 1 black GM. Like basically, the league has become like, you know what, nigga, y'all can kneel, and none of y'all gonna be in no positions of power.
No. What is
It's crazy,
Doug Williams?
though.
What is Doug Williams over player operations?
Yeah, you know, they give him them player person. I mean,
he a GM.
like
Right.
no. He do the same thing like pretty much like my cousin. Shout out, this podcast brought to you by Lionel Vital. His only drawback is that he do it for the Cowboys, but like a director of scouting, player personnel,
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
those.
That's-
They
okay.
got all these different
All right.
different things.
Man,
He always working for the enemy. He's working for the Falcons, then he working for the Cowboys.
He did it on
Lionel,
purpose.
I need you to come on home, man. Stop
He did it
the
on purpose.
foolishness.
He don't like
But no, it's just getting rid of the colors, man. And then Antonio Brown called out Ryan Clark today and called that man an Uncle Tom, cutting. I don't know, man. We be talking about the foolishness,
Yeah.
the dumb way.
You know Antonio Brown from Florida, so
I thought he had a little bunny when I looked at his stuff, but his old lady actually black.
she black. I thought
I thought she was
foreigner.
like half black or something.
I
She
think
from
she-
like Iowa or something.
Oh, I thought she was a foreigner or something, like one of them Latinos or something like that.
I don't want y'all to just gloss over the story and say we know. I want y'all to be outraged like I'm outraged.
I mean, I'm tired of being outraged about that. I'm constantly outraged about that. We can't listen. The white folks say, "Look, we hire y'all niggas to run up and down the field and catch the ball and block. Now y'all ain't gonna be up in the office making decisions too. Fuck that. That's how they feel.
Raj, what's your thoughts, man?
On the black coaches?
Yeah.
I think so. I got my, you said you were just saying record. So Todd Bowles 24-40. I don't really want to go through everybody.
He about to pull
I don't
out
want to
the
go through everybody.
records.
The
No, go through
only
it. Go through it,
person
Rod.
that
Go
I,
through it.
Marvin Lewis
okay, Todd Bowles,
rebuilt the Bengals.
True.
Marvin Lewis should have got fired. But anyway,
Marvin
I
Lewis
digress.
actually should be the coach for the Jaguars, but go ahead.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I think Marvin Lewis 100%. So I was like kind of looking up some coaches, and Andy Reid got fired from the Eagles at one point in time, and then the next year became the head coach for the Chiefs. And then Mike McCarthy is like, he might get a job. I think that Marvin Lewis is very deserving of another head coaching job this year. So, but I do think that his tenure with the Bengals should have ended. I think that was it.
He
I
been
think
there
the
too
Bengals
long?
need to go in a different.
I'm not mad about that.
I just think that it's time for it was time for them to just do something else.
He makes like when he left, that made Sean Payton number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the NFL as far as length of coaching is Bill Belichick.
Who's
and
number 1?
Bill Belichick.
Oh, okay.
So Sean Payton is what, since 2006, 6?
Six.
So he's been 12 years. He's the second longest tenured coach in the league.
Yeah.
And I mean, and that's kind of, if you want to consider him that, because some people only consider him a 6-year tenure because they say he lost his job for a year.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I don't think you lose. There's a difference between expulsion and suspension. He got suspended for a year. So
Cool. Right, cool. Definitely understand all of that. So I think that Marvin Lewis I'm not gonna say deserved to get fired, but I think if
how about
I was
Steve Wilkes?
the Bengals. No, that okay. So all right. So
How
I want
about
to
Vance
connect
Joseph?
two
You live in
stories.
Denver. I mean, that's go ahead.
People, I ain't gonna lie though, people out here was calling for Vance Joseph here. And there was a clip. I don't know if you saw this clip, but Bill O'Brien. So whenever the Broncos played against
Bill O'Brien
the Texans,
is a fuck boy.
Bill O'Brien.
I live out here.
Vance
He's
Joseph.
a fuck boy.
Let me finish my story. So Vance Joseph did something very dumb as far as clock management. And you can see Bill O'Brien's mouth on TV, and it was like, "Good job, Vance, you dumb fuck."
Yeah.
He
I
said
remember
something
that.
like that.
I do remember that.
All right. So Vance Joseph ain't ready. That's what I get from that. I get that Vance Joseph just ain't ready. He's a good coach. I think he'll be a coordinator. I've read some good things about him, but people in Denver didn't want him no more. Like nobody in Denver wanted him, and I think that shortly thereafter, I think John Elway should be fired.
But guess what?
But anyway, that's another story.
I know that's a whole other story.
Maybe not.
John Elway,
This is a
boy.
whole podcast
That's
about
John
this
Elway.
earlier. That John Elway would have been fired 4 years ago had it not been for Peyton Manning coming in there.
Yeah.
Like Peyton Manning is the only reason John Elway still has carte blanche to do whatever the fuck he wants with the Broncos because he sucks at his job. He's like fucking Michael Jordan for the Hornets. Like just a trash, trash at his job.
I think that the Steve Wilkes firing was messed up. And I'm putting it along this same year I'm putting it along the same lines of Eric Reed getting 7 urinary analyses.
I got you.
Analyses. Like I think the NFL is like really beating their chest right now, like they're like beating their whiteness.
Mm-hmm.
Like we white, like we could do what the fuck we want. You know what I'm saying?
When the
like,
last time you beat some whiteness? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I did read something. I did read like a little excerpt from Michael Bennett's book, and he was saying something about
Michael Bennett,
there's no
man.
black owners
Yeah,
and all of that.
he
stuff.
had a whole chapter on that.
Yeah.
Right. I just you know who?
Mm-hmm.
Who has enough money to own a team that's black?
Well, the
So
thing
that I don't
about
really agree
a
with.
professional football team, it'll have to be stupid. And when the Carolina Panthers came up for whatever, there was a talk about how nobody. They was like Oprah is like it. There was like that they don't have that many black billionaires who could afford it and would want to do it.
But
they would have to be a consortium, and then they would have the other owners would have to agree.
Yeah, so it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen. You can have all the money in the world if you're not in their circle and they don't want you to have it. You're not gonna get in.
They're not letting Baby have an NFL team.
No, he don't have. But he don't have. Plus, he's not gonna.
I
pay
don't
the
even think
players.
Baby have enough money. Like
I'm saying
Baby
if
wouldn't
Baby
win that
had
big.
the money, they wouldn't allow
They're
Baby.
not gonna let Puff have one.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let anybody
Baby,
black.
the owner of the Saints.
Jay-Z can't. They're not gonna.
They'll
let Jay-Z
let
have one.
Condoleezza and Barack, but then their team will be all buttoned up and they'd be like, "Well, we're the only black team, so we have to set an example." And who
They have a
knows?
bunch of super woke players.
Yeah, super woke players.
I don't know if you
Steve
noticed
Wilkes.
this either, but Reggie McKenzie got fired too.
Yeah.
He was a GM for the Raiders.
Uh-huh.
So, a lot of these I'm looking like Hugh Jackson should have been fired, especially. So in hindsight, it's like whatever. But Greg Williams came in and took the team almost to a winning
Greg
season.
Williams is ass. Okay,
Is he though?
I don't want to have this. I don't want to debate this, but Raj, I feel very strongly that I was pulling for the Ravens. Like obviously, black people. We was clowning, and you could ask Lois. We was having a big clown session about black coaches and stuff on Sunday because we was watching Teddy Bridgewater play, and we was like, "Man, get that baboon out there.
Black quarterback.
He can't think." And we was over there just saying all kind of stereotypical ignorant shit about Teddy Bridgewater because we was just like some white boy somewhere is having a very racist viewpoint of Teddy Bridgewater because he's not Drew Brees.
Yeah.
And it was like, fire all the black coaches too. So we was having a whole little going back and forth about that. They think that way about us. And it just is what it is, man. Like the chickens are coming to roost. But after that game, I don't think I've rooted for anybody as hard as I was rooting for Lamar Jackson to beat Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Because I hate the way Baker Mayfield be playing Hugh Jackson. Even if I don't like Hugh Jackson or think he a good coach,
Yeah, I don't like him
stop
either,
playing with that man.
Yeah. He talk crazy to this about that boy. Whenever he get ready to.
You remember how you said, Rog, on the podcast one day that you were surprised that Baker Mayfield listens to like Sweet Home Alabama or whatever he was singing on Hard Knocks?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's who Baker Mayfield is.
Let me just tell you how
fuck
I feel.
you, nigger coach, is what he thinks about Hugh Jackson. That's all.
And maybe he does feel like that. But let me tell you how I feel. I feel that if Baker Mayfield was the quarterback of the Browns all year and not Tyrod Taylor, I think that they may make the playoffs.
I don't know.
I think that if Hugh Jackson was the coach of the Bengals all year and Baker Mayfield was acting that way, but the Bengals really liked him, Vontaze Burfict would have ended Baker Mayfield's career. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. I wish Vontaze would have came across that corner on him when he was talking shit to Hugh. I mean, this is a man's game.
That's wishful thinking.
Baker Mayfield
like that's something
get
that you want to happen.
No, he gonna get his comeuppance for talking
something.
that shit.
I'm saying that there was a noticeable difference in the team.
He not tough like Joe Burrow. He not tough like Joe Burrow. Straight up.
I think that the part with the team part of it was Hugh Jackson and the coordinator were going back and forth. And they were sabotaging each other.
Oh, Todd Haley.
Yeah, that's what that was.
That was a power struggle.
They weren't working together. So that's what that was the problem with the team was. It had nothing to do with the quarterback. They talented. They very talented.
This podcast brought to you by Maha CI. So me and Maha CI had this discussion the other day. We watched Hard Knocks. I'm pretty sure y'all boys watch Hard Knocks. Mm-hmm. I feel like anytime you got to go into a conference room and say,
I'm the coach.
Hey, I'm the boss.
Yeah, that means
I'm the one.
You're right.
I think that man was a bad coach.
Okay.
And I think that Baker Mayfield and everybody in that whole organization knew that Baker Mayfield was a better option at quarterback for that team. And Hugh Jackson, shout out.
Okay.
He's like, nah.
Yeah,
I'm going
listen.
Tyrod.
He wanted to keep his job. He thought his roster was good enough to win. And with a veteran quarterback, I get why he did what he did. I also understand he was wrong. So it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. They'll have their chance to prove it next year. But I got a funny feeling that the Browns are gonna be like the Buccaneers and whoever else in the 49ers last year. Teams that they closed the season strong. Oh yeah, man, watch out for the Browns next year. Oh, the Jaguars. Watch out for the Browns. I feel like the Browns gonna get their ass punching them out all year next year because they're coming out there like already talking like the NFL need a watch. Now if they do the dumb shit and get Le'Veon Bell and they beat it, that's something whole different shit.
No, but maybe so. Maybe they do get punched in the mouth next year and maybe they lose. But I think that this year was their year to make a statement. This year was the year they could have been good. Not next year. I don't know what's gonna happen next year.
Wow. You think this year
they
could have been the shit?
I think this year they could have been the shit. I think this
so.
year with Baker Mayfield, I think so. I think that they beat the Steelers the first year.
They had a chance. They didn't beat the Ravens, and they had a chance to make the play. I mean, they didn't have a chance to make the playoffs, but they went out there trying to win that game. And that's the difference between a playoff team and a non-playoff team. Now, it's very close.
I just think that they would have had some earlier wins that would have led to some late season.
They wouldn't have beat the Saints.
He can't front like Baker Mayfield didn't play.
I think they would have beat the Saints.
He played decent. He played pretty good.
I think they would have beat the Saints if Baker Mayfield plays.
Who?
The Browns. They almost beat the Saints with Tyrod Taylor.
Come on now.
Some would say that they should have beat the Saints.
Man, they wouldn't have if Tyrod or Baker. It wouldn't have mattered if Tyrod or Baker played. Now cue up that music for Nothin NICE to say.
You know they say if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
Nothing nice to say with Aldo NICE.
Ain't nothing nice. You hear me?
So when I did my top 10 episode of 2018 last weekend, Los had Joe Buttons as his honorable mention for last year. Let me just be honest. I used to like that song, Pump It Up, but I never listened to the album. I was a fan of the fact that he made a rap boy band with Royce the 5'9", Crooked I, and whoever Joy Ortiz is, but I never copped that Slaughterhouse album either. I thought that Everyday Struggle was a cool concept. But I only watched the viral clips that came on Facebook and absolutely wanted the Migos to swing on him at the BET Awards. All that to say, I like the idea of Joe Budden, but I really don't think I like the dude. I don't follow his work, and I think his takes are annoying. The most annoying one I saw was his interview with Lil Yachty, and he tried to play him the whole interview. My beef wasn't that he was trying to enlighten the young brothers, that he was trying to belittle them and stay relevant. And that sucks. But that's not the point. I actually wanted to run it with you about Lil Yachty right quick. Well, not him in particular, but what Rog listed as his number 2 in the top 10 of 2018. He named about 8 youngsters who killing it on Apple Music. And I sat there secretly thinking to myself, I've heard of some of this shit. Them cats can't rap. Why Rog gotta be standing for these cheering? And why you listening to that bullshit anyway? I thought that for a whole week until this morning. I saw the XXL freshman class of 2016 Cypher and I was shocked. I posted about it on the BFW page if you haven't seen it. It was a freestyle session that I watched. It included Denzel Curry, 21 Savage, 21, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Boat, as we like to call him, Lil Yachty, and Kodak with DJ Drama on the 1s and 2s. I immediately thought back to the first time I heard this cypher and thought about how garbage it was. Shit was trash. But today, in the first week of January 2019, I watched it and thought, damn. Outside of Denzel Curry, whoever the fuck that is, all of the rest of them cats is actually freestyling. Now, if you haven't noticed, over the last 5 years or so, when people say freestyle, they're referring to songs with no chorus. Mm-hmm. In my day, freestyle meant something like this. Oh. Cut my hair gonna grow, purple haze out the optimal, hit the cold stone, I'm with my boy Lowe's, hey, with my boy Roger, and we on the podcast, and we never pod last. We on that drink, boy trying to think, hey, coming down, about to hit the bank, so hey, all that, right? You get what I'm saying? Niggas rap, exposure. They fall, exposure. Niggas rap, they fall off, they clown. It's literally what we did for fun in college and in high school. Every nigga used to freestyle. We all had instrumental CDs. Big facts. All that to say I was impressed that they were actually freestyling up there and using their signature styles that we didn't become accustomed to. And they was clowning. Kodak made it a point to start off his verse by saying, who the fuck picked this sorry ass beat? A direct shot at DJ Drama. And 21 was talking the whole time about old niggas hating. But he was freestyling. It wasn't good, but he was killing it. That's when it dawned on me. Them youngsters is talented in their own right. And just keep evolving music. It been time out for them old schoolers who can't cut it no more. If you haven't heard Lazy Bones, Dis for Migos, do yourself a favor. And don't ever listen. It might be the most trash shit ever. And help to further extend my point. That I don't have nothing nice to say about people who used to be popping, talking down on those who on. All nothing nice to say about people who consistently ride for the old school and don't embrace the new. So I won't say nothing at all. Rog, you may be on to something.
This podcast is brought to you by Rog Smuve. Pause.
That's all I got to say about that.
Hey, on the slick though, you gotta be rocking, dog.
No, I was 21 came on. I was 21. Like, and 21 was like 21. And I was like, okay. And then what's the other one I said?
Why you old nigga?
Kodak. Yeah. Kodak got on that shit and was like, who the fuck picked this sorry ass beat? But Kodak actually, in the way that we used to freestyle back in the day, was better than all of them. Like, as far as just grabbing the mic and riding the beat and rhyming.
Talking about what's going on.
Like, the rest of them boys wasn't rhyming. But they was trying, like, what's his name? Lil Yachty was the one actually, he kept saying, hey, something, hey. Yeah. Something, hey. Like, it was his little style. Mm-hmm. But he actually was incorporating everybody. He was like, I see my boy Kodak, hey. Yeah. And he was trying to get everybody. I was like, damn, them boys freestyling. Yeah. They didn't come up here like with a record label telling them. That's why people don't understand it out there. That's why we like Lil Flip so much.
We used to like Lil
Freestyle
Flip.
King. Yeah.
Yeah, used to like Lil Flip.
I mean, I said liked. In past tense.
I didn't hear the D.
I didn't either. I'm right here next to him. I ain't hear.
You ain't hear the D?
Pause.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. But no, but we did used to like Lil Flip.
Oh yes.
Don't trip like you wasn't a big Lil Flip fan.
No, I think Lil Flip at one point in time I was like, nah, Lil Flip's the greatest of all time.
He's a freestyle king.
At one point in time.
You know there was a nativity scene in like 99 and Lil Flip was one of the kings, guys.
Shut up. But nah, a lot of most of the boys
Lil
from
Flip,
Houston
I don't know
like
if you knew this, but Lil Flip was actually like on the USA Junior Gymnastics team whenever he was younger. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Nah, I didn't know.
Was that Lil Flip? Actually, I went. We both teach in the Houston area, so every other school you could work at like regular. But if like you work at Worthing, like Lil Flip's actually on the interview committee because he bought Worthing when we was in high school.
From HISD.
Yeah. He bought it he was like, next year I might buy Worthing, and then he bought it.
He definitely said.
And Worthing is a school?
Yeah.
He bought the school cash.
And
he
got pulled over one day, and it was all in the news. He was in an expedition.
Yeah.
You know what was on the back? A sign that said, "Let's go fishing."
No.
Let's go fishing.
Oh, you didn't listen. You didn't listen to Lil Flip, huh, Roger?
Not really. I knew a couple of little songs.
Damn! Oh shit! Damn it, we in here drinking. Guess what I just did? I spilled drink on my clothes, but I could do that. It's all right. I'm gonna buy me some more. I could do that. Flex do my platinum. Johnny do my gold. Johnny dang, man. Like he put Johnny on, man. I'm gonna stop weak niggas from rapping. I'm gonna rock all my teeth in platinum. I'm gonna buy the whole neighborhood bikes. Lil Flip gonna do what he like. That's all I'm saying. Now I'm over it. We listening to Cloverland when we go out tonight. Straight up. Cloverland all night.
He lying.
The Leprechaun. We listen to the Leprechaun.
We're not doing that. With the Lucky Charm suit.
Oh damn, don't come with that.
T.I.?
Nah, you're not T.I. Hey, R.I.P. Jazmine Barnes, man. Just one time, man. I'm not gonna let the podcast end without throwing that out there. They got $100,000 reward out here. Yeah. I just looked it up. It happened on the east side of Houston on a beltway around I don't remember the cross street.
That's crazy, bro.
Shot a 7-year-old. They said like the headline, like we talked about earlier, said white man pulls up next to black family and opens fire on car.
Yeah.
Killed a little 7-year-old, man.
Yeah.
Did you see the sketch of the guy?
Yeah. He looked kind of light-skinned.
He looked light-skinned.
He do look light-skinned.
I was like, oh.
I just want to know, all the cameras they have everywhere, come on, y'all should have been found that man by now.
They said black men don't drive that little red pickup truck like him. I know it's too soon. Don't laugh
Way
at that.
too soon.
Don't laugh at that.
Way too soon.
But
that's a little girl, bro.
But still, if we're trying to find the culprit, black men don't drive no little red pickup truck like that. That's probably what they got. He might be Mexican. I hate to be stereotypical. I'm not even out here trying to figure it out, because by the time this podcast comes out, I hope they found out who did that. Because that shit wild as fuck.
DeAndre Hopkins, he donated his game check. Pledged his game check, his playoff game check.
So DeAndre Hopkins is donating the last check, like for the last game of the season.
That what he said
to the.
They out of there. Huh? You hear him, Texans fan?
I'm going for the Texans, man. I'm just bullshitting.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, something that kind of, I guess, has been coming up. But this whole time, for like a long time, I've been seeing the name Sean King.
Yeah,
and activist and everything.
I know what he's about to say.
This whole time, I thought that was the quarterback from Tulane.
It took me a long time to figure out it wasn't.
Like, yeah. I was like, oh, look at it. He's doing good things. I didn't know he was, dang, that's tight. Sean King.
I thought he was like Ryan Clark and Dominique Foxworth, but like the woke one. Right. I definitely thought that. Raj, you're not the only one. I definitely thought Sean King was Sean King, who got with Warwick Dunn in All-Star.
Yeah, who went undefeated at Tulane.
The original UCF.
No.
I thought it was Sean Payton's parody page.
They had a
they
Sean
had an
King,
nativity scene in 1998. It was Lil Flip, Sean King.
Man, let's go, man.
And Diddy's son, King Combs, but he was a little boy when it happened. So there was.
And you know who was the baby?
Who?
Prince.
Who you said?
Prince.
Prince.
Prince was the baby.
Why did he say Prince? What is wrong with him, dog? Because he was the king. I get it. He's a prince.
I thought Baby Jesus was actually.
I thought you, when you said Prince, I thought you said Trent, and I'm like, why is Uncle Trent?
Uncle Trent with the glasses on. With the glasses
the baby.
Uncle Trent with the glasses, with the fresh glasses and the fresh mohawk. Shout out Uncle Trent.
Hey man, look, check us out, man. We'll be back at. Hey, welcome to 2019. Fuck with you, boys. This is gonna be a big year.
Hey.
For the best friend week. Oh, I was about to freestyle.
I was about to hit the beat.
I was gonna look. Let the
big, yeah, big
on the podcast.
big,
2019.